Welcome to part 2 of section 6.6, Systems of Linear Inequalities. As a warm-up, let's go ahead and practice graphing the system of inequalities like we did yesterday. Again, remember what we want to do here. We want to make sure that our y's are by themselves. So you'll notice in the first inequality that the y is by itself. So we put a dot on 5, we move down 1 and over 1, and connected our dots with a dotted line because it's not underlined, shading above the line for greater than. In the second one, we have to get this in to slope-intercept form. So we have to add 3x to both sides to get y is less than 3x minus 4. So a dot on negative 4, up 3 and over 1 to get us our second point, connecting with the dotted line again because it's not underlined, shading underneath the line since it's less than, and the answer is the purple section. Today we're just going to spend some more time practicing solving systems of linear inequalities. In this one, again, you'll notice that this first equation, we have to put it in slope-intercept form. So we subtract 2x from both sides. We have to then divide everything by negative 3, keeping in mind when you divide by a negative, you have to reverse the inequality symbol. So we end up with y is less than 2/3 x minus 4. So when we graph this one, we have a negative 4. From there, we go up 2 and over 3, our second dot, connect with a dotted line because it is not underlined, and we shade underneath the line. We also have to put this in slope-intercept form. Subtracting x from both sides, we end up with y is less than or equal to a negative x plus 3. Dot on 3, down 1 and over 1, connect with a solid line since it's underlined, shading underneath since it's less than. The purple area, again, is going to be our answer. Take a look at this one. Again, you're going to need to get them into slope-intercept form. So the first one, we subtract the 5x from both sides to get y is greater than or equal to a negative 5x plus 3. And in the second one, we have to subtract 3x from both sides, divide by a negative. So again, dividing by that negative is going to reverse the inequality symbol to give us y is less than or equal to 3x minus 3. Graphing those two equations, we have a dot on 3, down 5 and over 1, shading above for greater than. Dot on negative 3, up 3 and over 1, shading below for less than. And again, the purple region is our solutions. Take a look at this example. You'll notice that again, neither one of them is in slope-intercept form, so we're going to put this one in slope-intercept form by dividing both sides by 4. Y is greater than or equal to 3/2 x. So when we go to graph this one, we end up getting a 0 for the y-intercept, up 3 and over 2, shading above for greater than. This one, we are going to add 3x to both sides, divide everything by 2 to get y is less than a 3/2 x minus 3. Dot on negative 3, up 3 and over 2 to give us our second line. Notice here that there is no solution to this system because it does not intersect. There's no purple region, so there would be no solutions. Homework's on page 399, numbers 15 to 21.